Hello and welcome back to Maxed, the online video series where we're on the journey to becoming the first player to max in every game mode on Oldschool Runescape. This week we find ourselves in the old nostalgic town of Draenor Village, where we're finishing up the crafting skill. With thanks to the progress that we've made over the past couple of episodes of Maxed, we've accumulated enough GP to buy all the remaining air ores and battle stars that I need to get 99 crafting. Now that I've got 99 crafting, the only other skill that I have left that is close to 99 is the Slayer skill. Over the past couple of episodes, I've wanted to finish up skills like crafting, fletching and rune crafting, which I've had really close to 99 for a while now, and now that I've finished off those skills, I don't have any other skill that is essentially waiting for me to get 99 in except for Slayer, as all the rest are below 90 and aren't even halfway towards being completed. Before I headed back out to finish up the Slayer skill, I did spend a couple of weeks AFK in the Motherlode mine as I began working on the mining skill. I made a nice cool 20 mil with thanks to the perk that we unlocked on my account when we finished the Falador Elite Diary last episode. With the Falador Diary done, I have the perk of receiving Runite and Adden ores more frequently when I hand in the pay dirt, which makes Motherlode Mine not a bad moneymaker for something that is AFK to do. I've been working on mining passively whilst I started playing on an Ultimate Iron Man account that I started up a couple of weeks ago, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about the status of my new Ultimate Iron Man account, as I will feature a progress in future episodes of Max, but there was something that I wanted to unlock on my new account that I could do AFK whilst I finish up Slayer on Vizela. I'll leave you to guess what that might be. By the time I had accumulated 20 mil worth of ore from the Motherlode mine, I had finished doing what I was doing on my ultimate, and with that in mind I was finally free to finish off the Slayer skill. Over the course of my time slaying on Vizela, I have accumulated a lot of Slayer points, most of which were gained when I did some Wilderness Slayer last summer. This left me with a lot of points to use to skip a lot of Slayer assignments, and in particular I was after 2 Slayer assignments that I really wanted to do en route to 99. My 2 favourite Slayer assignments by far are Abyssal Demons and Dagonoths. Whenever I see an Abyssal Whip drop on the ground after killing a demon, it's a really good feeling, and I've become quite adept at doing the Dagonoth Kings as well, which is another assignment that I really like doing as I enjoy the perk of the Fremnik Elite Diary which I completed last year. It makes it so that when one of the Dagonoth Kings are killed, I will get a noted bone drops, which I can stack in my inventory. On top of the various Fremnik rings that they drop, the Dagonoth Kings are a very good moneymaker for Slayer, and they are probably my second favourite activity to do in RuneScape, besides the Barrows minigame. A curious thing did happen to me whilst I was on an Abyssal Demon assignment. I was minding my own business trying to get a whip drop when I saw this guy run past me on really low HP and clearly out of food and prayer. He had just got a superior Abyssal Demon too, and I thought it would be nice just to spare a prayer potion to the guy so that he could pray melee and kill it. I did it just to be nice, as if it were me in their shoes I'd be frustrated if I couldn't kill a superior because I had no supplies left, but I thought it would be amusing to put in that if he got an imbued heart from his superior then he should split it with me for helping him out. At first he made out that he didn't get anything good from the superior, and at that point I just accepted that I was just being a good Samaritan, and I would leave it at that. But if you read in the chat box on screen, he then said that he felt guilty, and when he traded me he showed an imbued heart. I couldn't fucking believe it. He then said come to the Grand Exchange and gave me a 5 mil split for the prayer potion that I gave him, which he didn't have to do, but I guess he was pretty happy that I helped him out, as he would never have got that imbued heart drop if it weren't for me. I obviously wasn't expecting any of this to happen, so I could only record him giving me the 5 mil that he just got from selling the imbued heart that he got, but as the old saying goes, treat others how you would like to be treated yourself, and the moral of the story is that if you see someone who needs help, you should try and lend them a hand. You never know what could happen. When I started skipping tasks just to do Abyssal Demons or Dagonoths, I had 2000 Slayer points accumulated. In total I managed to get just 2 Dagonoth tasks and 4 Abyssal Demon tasks before I stopped skipping at 340 points, with the remainder left over so I didn't have to do tasks like Steel or Myth Dragons. From those tasks I managed to get 1 Archer's Ring, 1 Abyssal Whip, and Abyssal Head, which, if we don't count the imbued heart drop I helped the random player get, is a pretty poor return in my opinion for an amount of Slayer points that I did spend to get these tasks. With no more Slayer points left to skip to my heart's content, I returned to doing Slayer normally and only skipping the super bad tasks that I didn't want to do. Another assignment that I normally do when I train the Slayer skill are Krakens. I like doing this assignment as whilst it takes a couple hours to do a particularly long assignment, it does give me some respite to let me train my free to play account. It seems my karma was really good as I got the Kraken pet on 2,854 kill count, which is the 4th pet that I've had on my account. I don't mind getting pets, but I don't think it would ever be an objective to get all the pets in the game, considering my aspirations to max in Deadman, Free-to-Play and Iron Man modes, but nonetheless it was nice to get a new pet regardless. I also thought it was a nice touch that the last task that I got before getting 99 Slayer was a Dagannoth task. Before I teleported out to get 99 on one of the smaller Dagannoths, I got the last Sears ring from my grind all the way up to 99 Slayer. I'm not sure how many Thronic rings that I've gotten as drops from the Dagannoth Kings on the way to 99 Slayer, but I've gotten a fair few on the way. Out of all the bosses that I've killed in Slayer assignments, the Dagannoth Kings were by far the most that I've killed, and they made me a lot of GP on the way as I went about finishing the skill. With 99 Slayer done, the only skill that I have left that is in the 90s is the fire making skill. I've decided that this will be my next 99, and then after that all the other skills that I have left over are all very low in comparison to the other skills that I've finished over the past few episodes. For example, I have a lot of experience left to gain in the hunter skill, which I've had at 70 for a couple of years now. We are entering the final stages of finishing up my max grind on my main account now, and all the remaining skills, bar mining, are very easy and fast to train in comparison to all the other skills that we finished. I have essentially done all the long and difficult skills from now, so it won't take me months to get 99 in one, but rather only a couple of weeks between each of the skills that I have left to do. On top of the remaining skills that I have left to finish, I have a lot of other things that I need to finish as well. I've been very lazy and negligent when it has come to finishing my money making ult, and I haven't been leaving my free-to-play account AFK on the strongest security as much as I should have been. I need to make sure that I keep Exulate active as much as possible, as it doesn't take too much attention to leave her AFK on spiders whilst my attention is skilling on my main account, and I definitely need to finish off a Pure by the next episode of Maxed, as I've been missing out on literal months that I could have had her making passive money at Rune or Brutal Black Dragons, so I feel that this will be my main objective on the next episode of Maxed. So in the next few episodes I'll be all set and prepared not only to finish maxing Vezela, but to start my next grind of achieving 99 all on my free-to-play only account, and perhaps even begin my ultimate Iron Man journey as well. Each episode of Maxed is powered by the generosity shown to me through the patronage I've received over on Patreon. If you enjoy this series and want to help my channel, then you can do so by becoming a Patreon and pledging $1 to me per month. My goal is to reach $300 per month, and this would go a long way to keeping me afloat as a content creator, as I can focus more time on making these episodes instead of being distracted by my circumstances in real life. If you don't want to part with your well-earned money but still want to help me out in some way, then you can help you and me out by joining me over on BitTube. BitTube is a video hosting website whose premise is to make all the content there 100% monetized for both the content creator, which is me, and the viewer, which is you. Instead of watching Maxed or any other content that you would like to watch here on YouTube, you can earn money for me and yourself by watching it instead on BitTube. BitTube is completely free to use, and so is earning money there for yourself and the content creators that you like to watch. By installing the BitTube mining app, you can watch videos over on BitTube and earn tubes for every video that you watch, which can then be used to tip the content creator that you like to watch or to keep for yourself. The content creator that you will watch will also earn tubes for every minute that you spend watching their videos. Instead of earning nothing by watching videos on here for YouTube, you can earn tubes on BitTube instead for doing the exact same thing that you would have been doing anyway, and it's entirely up to you what you decide to do with the tubes that you earn for watching. It costs nothing to do this, so what are you waiting for? Head over to BitTube now and join in on the revolution. You can find the link to my BitTube channel and the link to download the BitTube mining app alongside my Patreon in the description box of this video. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I'll be posting regularly for sneak peeks for the upcoming last few episodes from Max, and you can also follow me on Twitch TV. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Max will return in about a month, so I'll see you all then, and in the meantime you can look forward to some rarity content that will be coming out over the next few weeks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. In the north of Gillinor exists the most dangerous area of the game, the wilderness. It's a place where thousands of players die every day, and among the dead lay hundreds of hardcore Iron Men who dared tempt fate and risk their status to the whims of dreaded player killers and dangerous bosses that only exist out here in the wilderness. It is a place where no hardcore Iron Man is supposed to go, but there is one who dares call the wilderness her home.